Hey crew, it's Bit, and I'm back with another reaction video. Today we're going to be diving into Rino, the session. Let's dig in and see what's up.
Oh man, let me go in here, man. I'm giving this fool my money, man. I don't think this fool helping me, man.
Alright, so we talking about therapy.
What's going on in my head?
Therapy is only as good as what you actually will be honest about.
I guess I just...
And if you have an honest therapist. There are a lot of therapists whose goal is to keep you on that couch. There's the many more that want to help you. There are a lot of them that just want to keep you on that couch. You are income.
do the best I can, man. Have an open mind. Good morning, Kate. I hope we have a real productive session today. Lay back and try to extract the pressure away. What's on your mind is at your own discretion to say. Well, Doc, I'm in the mood for confession today. Since adolescence, I've been stressing and destined to spray. Every time I mess up and need a blessing, I pray. Then I commit the same sin and throw my blessing away. Are you spiritual? Yeah, but I'm bad at submitting. Do you believe in God's mercy? I wouldn't pray if I didn't. My voice speaks in my head, but I refuse to hear it. That's your conscience. Some call it the self-accusing spirit. So you saying that's God?
Yeah.
No, you said that, and the fact that you did is odd. Now I'm wondering how come it is you're wondering this. In my opinion, I don't think you feel like God exists.
Alright, now this therapist is on point. Right? Of course, this therapist is in his own mind, right? But this is what you really need to do is ask yourself these types of questions. Do you really believe that God exists? I unequivocally do. Like, there is zero doubt in my mind that there is a God, that he created all of us, and that we have a purpose here. No doubt whatsoever. Like, I don't believe it, I know it.
What the fuck you talking about, man? You trying to be funny? I ain't paying you for this bullshit, man. Give me my money. Calm down, don't get upset. I just want you to listen. I'm only saying there are times in life when God is missing. God is with me, I ain't no atheist. Say that for them. He's with you, but the question is, are you with him? See, according to the law of physics, even in one's mind, two things can't occupy the same space at the same time. I don't think I understand. Can you repeat that again?
There's a whole lot of people that will spit something like this. Now, I ain't putting this on him, and he might even be saying that, but that will spit something like this, right? Even in one's own mind, two things can't occupy the same space at the same time. And to a point, that is true, but normally when they say that, what they are trying to do is to get you to lean their way with something, right? So they're looking at what you seem to be hypocritical about, and they push on that to try to push you, like, well, you can't believe this and this. You can't believe in the right to life and the right to choose. And that is not dichotomous. You can believe both those things. You can believe that there is a choice and that it is a wrong choice, but that it is your choice to make. That is possible. That is a middle ground. You personally don't have to participate. And so you can believe two things at a time. Right. And that's all I'm trying to say here. I'm not trying to put this on him. And most people don't have the flexibility of mind to look at things from other people's perspective, which is what you should always be doing, right? You should be looking through their eyes as much as possible.
Things can't occupy the same space at the same time. I don't think I understand. Can you repeat that again? In other words, where there's God, there can be no sin. And where there's sin, there can be no God. So don't confuse. Trying to combine them, you lose. It's your option to choose. Okay, so what I need is division between God and sin, just like you do with me in religion. What?
Okay. I'm getting back into my Bible study, y'all. I tried not to. I thought that it was only going to cause division and there was only going to be problems. But God has really put it on me that I need to just go ahead and do this and knock some stuff out the water. And there's going to be some people very much upset with that, but I am insisting upon a literal reading of the Bible. I am.
In other words, you see guidance from me. You make me out to be everything your preacher should be. You tripping fool, you ain't my master, you ignorant bastard. Then why do you come to see me instead of your pastor? I just... Man, it ain't what you said. Matter of fact, all you trying to do is mess with my head. You trying to make me think I'm crazy. No, I just want to help. In reality, I feel like you kind of crazy yourself. I'm a trained psychotherapist. I don't have to take this. And when you bust that word down, it says psycho the rapist.
I deal an awful lot in psychology. I spend an awful lot of my free time researching psychology. And there are a lot of psychologists that could really be broken down that way.
trained psychotherapist, I don't have to take this. And when you bust that word down, it says psycho the rapist. Vent your anger, Kate.
Not everybody wants to sleep with their mom. It's not a real thing.
That's what you've been needing. If I really vented my anger, your ass will be bleeding. Don't ostracize or patronize me. Your job is to wisely analyze and logically advise me. I see some progress. I'm somewhat astonished. If I ask you a few questions, will you answer them honest? Go ahead, man. First off, what's the hardest you've cried? It was 1982 when my grandmother died. How'd you feel? I feel bad, but I was happy I met her. If she was still alive today, I feel my life would be better. Do you wish that you could see her? I don't know. Do you ever? Hey man, look, I don't want to do this no more. Let me ask you some questions. Do you ever cry? Have you ever fucked your secretary? Well, can I? Don't be ridiculous. I'm being real. You see how I feel? One more stupid ass question, I'ma pull out my steel.
See, that's a problem though, right? Like, that's defensiveness, right? That's deflection. That is, wow. That's where you really need to start digging in and being honest and truthful. Instead of getting defensive and talking about, I'm gonna pull my steel. Be like, why did that trigger me so hard? Why am I reacting so angrily? What is really going on here? And then you can really start to make some progress.
Let me ask you some questions. Do you ever cry? Have you ever fucked your secretary? Well, can I? Don't be ridiculous. I'm being real. You see how I feel? One more stupid ass question, I'ma pull out my steel. Matter of fact, I'ma pull it now. What are you doing? You're gonna get yourself in trouble. Fuck it, my life's already ruined. Yeah, you scared now. Come on, analyze my behavior. With this pistol in your face, your degrees can't save you. You're making a big mistake, Kate. Put the gun down. Shut up. I'm in control, ho. Lay on the ground. You listen to me. I want you to say, please don't kill me. Do you wanna kill me, Rino? Nah, not really. I wanna kill the way I feel and act and murder my demons until my thinking and God's will fall in agreement. I think we're finally breaking through, but it's too early to speak. I appreciate it, Doc. I guess I'll see you next week.
Alright. Y'all know I'm always down for a good conversation starter. And like, God's been pressing me, y'all. Like, y'all don't understand. Like, some people understand. Most people don't understand that my life has really revolved around God for the last few years. And because of that, I hear him talking to me in very real ways. The fact that this came in when it did, and it's talking about what it is, and the fact that the one yesterday came in when it did, and the conversations that started yesterday came in when they did, like, everything is falling into line, telling me that I have to jump back into this Bible study. And I really resisted it a long time because of things, and we'll talk about that in that one, so I'm going to let that wrap up. But I will be diving back into the Bible studies because there are a lot of problems with the way people read this book, and my God won't let me take it no more. And so this was a great conversation starter. I really do like the therapist aspect to it. I think that it was, of course, it was overblown, right? It was very dramatic, but that is the kind of stuff that happens in the therapy system. When the therapist presses you a little bit, you get angry, and then you have to figure out why you're angry. Or you anytime that you're talking about real issues and something triggers, right? You get mad, or you get sad, or you get happy. You need to figure out why. What is triggering that chemical reaction in your brain? Sometimes it is something that you can just talk out. Sometimes it is something that needs to be chemically altered for you. Those cases are exceedingly rare, and we way overuse that. But therapy is where you find those things, because that is the one place most people can find to be honest. You should be able to have those type of conversations in your everyday life. The people who are around you should be able to have those conversations with you, because that is the only way to grow. You are the sum of the people that you surround yourself with. If you're surrounded by 4 crackheads, you'll be a crackhead. If you're surrounded by 4 millionaires, you'll be a millionaire. And that's without them giving you anything. That's just the way it works. What you are focusing on is what you are attracting to you. We've talked about that extensively. And by getting rid of these things, these negative things, by going to therapy sessions and actually being honest about the actual things that are going on and figuring out what the triggers are and why they trigger you, that's when real progress can be made. And that's when you can really start to become happy, healthy, whole, and human, right? So I love this. This was great. It was a good conversation starter, and I always appreciate a good conversation starter. Thank you for the recommend. Okay, Rino, thank you for this. This was great. Oh, I enjoyed it greatly. To the crew, thanks for hanging out. I appreciate every single minute that you are here with me, and I am praying for you every single day. Until next time, I love you. You are perfect, whole, and complete, just the way that you are. And this has been Pittstake. Peace.